Okay, fine, Fantano. I'll listen to group therapy. Jesus, the dude won't stop talking about it.
The most young and exciting new groups to come up out of nowhere, that would be group therapy.
Group therapy currently has 1 rating on album of the...
It's getting weird at this point. Like, alright, here we go. I was mature for my age, but I was still a child. Aggressive album title for sure. I don't think they're talking to me, but I feel like they're talking to someone specifically, and it's a very harsh, direct call out. Combine that with like group therapy, like maybe like they're saying everybody in this band needed therapy from stuff that happened when they were younger, and maybe that's what they're gonna be rapping about. Thematic starting point. So let's see where they go with that. Cool.
Now I'm baking like Anita. The money, I don't need it, but I got it. Fuck it, I'ma keep it. I'ma get that shit to Keisha. I'ma make it back alright. You define free. Money kinda traumatized me. Money kinda ringtone now. New Addy in the Valley Soul. Money kinda deep dong now. Ass home on a car. I need too much money to recall.
Niggas violate me cause I'm happy, shit's a tragedy. Everybody mad at me, everybody mad at me. Promise I can give your ass a reason if you laugh at me. Nigga talking crazy to me, I had to embarrass him. Had the veins popping out his head like
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
Ooh, okay. That was sick. I sort of dove into this one. I'm not a big rap fan. I remember Professor Sky was talking about it in one of his reviews, and one of the things he said that really stuck out to me was when he listens to music, he's either using it as a mirror or as a portal. For me, like folk, indie music, that's a mirror. That's stuff that I can look at and see myself in. When I listened to Wednesday last week, the music and the lyrics in their song was super relatable to me because they're talking about like lower middle class America. I can relate to broken shit on the side of the highway when I'm driving by. So that's like a mirror, right? That's something that I relate to. There's music that's portals that you see into other people's world, and rap is a portal for Professor Sky and for myself as well. That's sort of where I'm coming from with this reaction, and when I'm listening to music like this, not with the intent of like, oh yeah, same, with the okay, this is your world, that sort of thing. That was a really interesting opener. The beat was weird. It was like it felt like I was drunk at the beginning because I had that triplet guitar line, and then they started rapping over that with like a different beat. They had a different pair of headphones on and they were listening to a different tempo. When you mix those two together, I was trying to nod along to one, but then the other one was off all the time. You know, then the guitars came in and the dudes start getting pissed off, and you just saying like, "Come at me." Don't at me, come at me. I like that line. It felt like an Eminem song. It felt like old school Eminem show type stuff where he starts building and getting that like grain in the voice when he's getting fucking pissed off. Yeah, great start. A lot of energy. I really liked when the energy picked up on that one. Yeah, and the guitars came in. Yeah, I could definitely see the injury reserve and the Brockhampton comparison. Brockhampton's especially because we've sort of gone through 3 or 4 different moods already between the introduction track and the end of American Psycho. Like they definitely transition a lot, which which is what I loved about Brockhampton, and this one definitely seems like it's striking the same vibe. On to Smiles.
Nerves, hit my line like, what do you want? I remember what you said, that shit echoes in my head. Shit, I never even told you that I would rather be dead. Like Captain, for sure. You know, but you don't know. You know, but you don't know. You know, but you don't know. I ride, I roll, away from all my foes. My friends, they pose, they smile, but they don't know. I cap, for sure. You know, but you don't know. You know, but you don't know. You know, but you don't know.
The garbage is imminent. It's hard to be indiscriminate. When you've been in the trenches with the men and the women you see as avengers, just ill attentions, test dimensions. Benedict couldn't prevent this. I wasn't Baptist first, I was 7. My smile is choking me.
Wow. So when they came in with the "My smile is choking me" line, I thought that was the introduction of the first chorus, and then I looked at the timeline. It was already 3 minutes in, out of a 3-minute and 14-second song. So that one flew by. That was that was amazing. That guy came in. That was like Aesop Rock style bars and delivery, like the wordmanship, the wordsmithing, and the flow remind me of Aesop Rock so much. Just the cleverness with the lips to ellipses to eclipses and a bunch of other really impressive stuff. Like stuff makes the blood flow down the drain faster. God, I would not be a good rapper. My smile is choking me, dude. It's the shit that's like bordering on I'm 14 and this is deep, but all the stuff before it was so impressive that it pulls that really simple line around and makes it impactful. And like I buy into it. I'm here for it, despite the fact if I had seen it on like an Instagram post with just somebody smiling and saying my smile is choking me, I would be cringing.
Don't internalize it. None of this shit, it will kill you. I swear to you, it will kill you. Let it go. I'm so...
I put in the work, blood all on my shirt. I made it through the worst. Shout out to my dad. Used to put me first. Used to pick me up. Keep me down to earth. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on 1. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh shit! Oh.
I'm petty. You don't even know how to pose, little hoe. I'm Getty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on 1. Get ready.
I love that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on 1. Get.
Jesus Christ, dude. These songs keep flying by. I thought that was like half over. they build so well. It's like I'm just getting lost in. I feel like that intro was so good too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get ready. Yeah, that probably took half the song, just that build up, but it felt like it was like 30 seconds long. That song was so good. What a banger of a dance track. They've touched on 3 tracks and an intro now, and 3 super distinct, unique songs so far. Really impressive. I felt a little bit of like Jamie XX vibe on there. That felt like it was a little bit heavier, but it definitely could have been on Colors or on an XX album. It had that chopped and screwed, organic choir vibe, got a more pounding beat, and that really cool build-up beforehand. It gets you into the mood so well. I would love to throw on Lightspeed on like a car ride with 3 or 4 friends and just have everybody going crazy, because that's a really, really fun one to dance to.
Don't ask me how I'm feeling. Don't ask what I'm concealing. I just need feeling. Vibing, going for something severely. Looking, you notice it clearly. Now do you hear me? I don't want you to fear me. Tell me how to heal it. How to heal it.
This is so good.
I just need a feeling.
Get higher in a kite. Take a trip, take a ride, take a flight. If I see you with some motherfucking fights. Great Charles even say it's on the site. Switch.
Oh yeah, that one, that was the first song that really it felt like it put the group in group therapy. It felt like they were all coming together so perfectly on that one. The female vocalist, maybe Jada Grace, I loved that. Don't ask me how I'm feeling. That line at the start, I didn't think that there would be like funk and R&B soul in here. I wouldn't expect that in an Injury Reserve or a Brockhampton song. Maybe like a tiny blip, maybe like 2 seconds of it just to like change the vibe and then go straight back to like a harder rap song. But this one was like, they stuck to that vibe so hard throughout the whole song. It was so smooth. And then when the raps came in and it was like such a, hey, oh, such a smooth vibe. Wow, okay. Now I thoroughly have no idea what to expect for the rest of this album. Yeah, this is really such a variety so far. I gotta give it to Fantano. This is holding up to the praise so far. I feel like this maybe should have been talked about a bit more. With great energy and really enjoyable to listen to. How Am I Feeling was like the most enjoyable, the easy listening so far, but none of these have been challenging in a bad way. They've been unique, creative, really creative wordsmith and bars, but not in your face, aggressive. Like I thought, like maybe from the outset, because of the title of the album and the way that everything was sort of set up, I was thinking it was going to be a bit harsher and a little more like in your face, and you got to really like settle in to enjoy the album. But it's so easy to just throw on. Lightspeed is such a catchy freaking track, and now How I'm Feeling is the same exact energy. Well, the same exact like ease of playing. You could put both of these on back to back, and nobody's gonna care if you put this on in a car or in a party or something. So really, really cool so far. It's later.
Sped up, wasn't winning fast enough. Sped up, wasn't winning fast enough. Sped up, that's my check.
When I hit it, 3 things that's for certain, bitch, you certainly would swim. Don't give out my pronouns, ho, but you could call me him. Won't slimy, ones that IG doesn't get. Waist is tiny, teeny, tiny, but the hiney stuff. Stand on my money, get tall.
Sped up, sped up, sped up, sped up. Wasn't winning fast enough. Sped up.
No need to reload. Both my pockets blue, bitch, I'm finding Nemo. I leave you with stitches, but I'm not no Lilo. I got pen and pesos, I'm pushing kilos. I've been sending halos, not the ones you eat though. That's my check,
That's my check.
That's my check,
That's my check. mic check.
Nice, that was good. That was probably the first song that felt like it was actually 3 minutes long. It got a little repetitive with that's my check. I need that line, the knee, that sounded like Charlie XCX. That sounded like something off of Pop 2. So I definitely think there is that hyper pop influence on here. Also, I really like that vocoder. The womp womp womp. It's a small detail, but it changed the song from feeling like you're under a strobe light at a rave to driving in a car and the lights overhead were whizzing by. It felt like you were driving really fast. The womp womp definitely changed the feel of the song from this dark, dingy nightclub at the start to driving at night on a highway, which I always love that vibe. There were definitely songs before this that I liked a lot more, and so I'm hoping that it's not sliding into mid territory. This one was more of a chill drive sort of thing. It's interesting for sure. What the hell is that? Glad that was recorded.
Be outside, never thought I'd be outside. Weeks I was weak, I cried. Percocet weed, couldn't hide. Give me a little something, little nasty. Yeah, little nasty. Give me a little something, little nasty. Give me a little something, little nasty.
To let you know, when I go, I'm so good at that.
Give me a little something, little nasty. I don't fuck with a little bitch, get nasty.
Wouldn't say that you was fly, but you bird like. Call me Google Maps, I'm trying to help these niggas turn right. Let it finish drums, and I'm like the tiny lollipop, I'm going 2 doms.
Good grief, rock by a baby dick, give her good sleep. I'm the type of nigga, won't Twitter, won't speak. Nah, don't speak, no high. Now my pocket's deep, Jesus Christ. Give me a little something nasty. Yeah, little nasty. Give me a little something, little nasty.
Okay, that was nasty. Something nasty. There was definitely TLC and Charlie's Angels vibes in there with oh, there's the kitty. Hi. Hello. She's hungry. There's a TLC and Charlie's Angels vibes, that late 90s, early 2000s R&B sound. There was one part about 2/3 of the way through the song where the music cut out, and so it was laying down some lines. It was like really cool, and I was really hoping that when the music came back, it would have been like an evolved form, like just turn everything up and give this last leg of song the reason for the entire song before that. But instead it stayed at the same level, which is good. It was a good song, but it definitely could have been that next level up. It could have pulled in more instruments. It could have overblown the speakers, something like that, to elevate it and give it that gnarly, nasty punch. Let it live up to the name.
I'm hot, I'm never not, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm never not, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm never not, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, you better stop, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm never not, I'm hot. Who you are, who you is when the lights off, what you saying when the mic's off, look out, I'm hot, I'm never not, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm never not, I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot, you better stop.
Sorry, not sorry, really. The party's not a party, really. Another day, we sun. Another day, we fun.
No bitch, full shoulders, full of cleats, full story, show
all these songs start off so strong, especially like even Nasty and That's My Check. They still had these really interesting and hooky intro lines. Every single song it starts out like, oh, this one had that like needling synth, repeating synth line at the beginning. It sounded like it was trying to be like a Brockhampton intro, or even like pull in some like death grips, that like super annoying, really abrasive approach. It's trying to like assault your ears to get your attention. But this one, it never really got too annoying. Just more, there's something present. It sounded like more like a mosquito going around your head than it was something that was actually like drilling in. But then it transformed into that fat, gargly synth line.
Sounds like it was made by like a cool frog.
It almost feels like the synth is farting in a good way. It gets me pumped so hard. Like, you know, it feels like everything is breaking, but breaking to the beat. So that was sick. Also, it's so sick to hear like Public Enemy levels of hype man action on songs like this. It almost sounds like there's Flava Flav in the background. Yay! I love that energy. I love how they're like hyping each other up, like Beastie Boys kind of. Hey, this doesn't sound like a club song.
Might have been more fun with you there. The girls asked us for code. We told her no. She looked disgusted and I don't know why. You wish a lover would say to you words I wish I could say to you. I do.
Dang. Wow, okay. Well, it wasn't a club song at all. Gorgeous singing. Absolutely gorgeous. The first half was... I did not... You know, I heard her singing this entire album, but, you know, sometimes just taking everything away except for a guitar really pushes a voice up. She has a great voice. And then when all of them came in like 3-part harmony, that was beautiful. Really weird vibe overall. This reminds me of Yule a little bit, the record I just listened to, which had Fish in the Pool at the halfway part. That one was really striking to me because it made it feel like the entire album was sort of conceptual, and that was the peek below the curtain at what the answer was. This one, it feels more like they're trying to say they have something to prove. Like they're not just a rap group, they're not just a hip hop, they're not just hyper pop. They can also pull out ballads and soft songs.
One more shot, one more drink, one more step, one more. I need a break.
She boring. I'm totally tapped. Tagging the ops. Don't need an app. My therapist shots. She hit me with stop. You supposed to relax. Swimmers perplexed. Literally vexed. Like, come again. What?
Don't pick up the phone. Just let it ring. One more shot. One more drink. One more step. One more. Only while I hit my peak.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm too passionate. Oh, I'm adamant. You a star in every movie if I'm casting it. Go.
Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up.
I love the vocoder love on this album. It's peak. That's peak. This reminded me of a song. Hang on one sec. Check this out. This is a song by good old Fatboy Slim. Maybe one of my peak examples of good songs on middle to bad albums. This is Song for Shelter, one of my favorites from him. It's the same synth line. It's the same vibe as Peak. I love that. It's great. I really like that they grabbed that contained... It's pure distilled nostalgia turned into a synth line. It's like you can touch it. You can touch the feeling. And they grabbed that and made it into the main backbone of this track. I liked how they broke it up, changed it, but always sort of went back to that. This is like the feeling that I had when I first heard Tonight's Gonna Be a Good Night by the Black Eyed Peas. It's just that raw energy, potential energy stored and grouped up into a song. I don't think anybody ever wants to hear themselves compared to Black Eyed Peas, but I do mean that in a good way. It's nostalgic to me. Trunkpoppers.com. I'm tempted to check that one out to see to see if that website is for group therapy or not.
By the way, I'm still in love with you. You want your doctors guessing where you leaking from. Niggas keeping track of where you at. By the way, I'm still in love with you. Hands up. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
I gotta get you here. Outside of all of this. As fast as you can.
That one was cool. That one was good. It definitely a change of pace from the previous 10 tracks now. It's a stick up, but then it's also a love song. Really, really liked the lyrical juxtaposition there. It still had a little bit of that, the hype man in there. Gotta bring that back. I wish there were more hype men in rap. The don't move part, it was like, I felt like they were talking to me directly after repeating it 3 times. They're like, I see you still dancing to this music. Fucking stop. Don't move. How many times do we have to say it? You're still moving. No, that was a lot of fun. It was like a funny song too. I really like that. Doctor's gonna have to guess where you're leaking from. It's a fun line. My camera broke. Let's get back to Help Part 1.
I got a hit list, and that shit keeps on growing every day.
All of my heroes are monsters. I mean the girl that's not the imposters. I got the syndrome. I'm in the
I know it because I grew up with one, so I know how to handle and analyze every word that you're saying ahead of time. So I give it up to you, a narcissist, and I knew it because I became one. Can't just never know. Call me whatever you want. Call me whatever you want. No, I can't promise I'm picking it up.
What happened? Like I'm road tripping. I'll get the packing. I'll get the. Nigga, trapping. I was a child, yeah, signing a contract. Get out the trap or it isn't trapped.
Just got to done a couple things that I should not do. It helps me. It helps me. It helps me. It helps me. I don't talk to no one when I'm out because it helps me. I don't share myself with no one else because it helps me.
I don't like to flex because the impulse isn't
People get their
healthy.
dreams crushed like took heat, not chasing things they never see. Why should, if I make it, I'ma help you. If I make it, I'ma help you.
Ooh. Wow. Well, that one was worth the wait. That was sick. That they like swam through genres on there. It started, and I always butcher. I never know how to pronounce this guy's name. It's Yves Tumor. It sounded like Have you looked outside? I'm scared for my life. So similar to the start of Help, but then they cut it and went straight into this like trap beat, this like mumble rap kind of feel. But then there was like Drake later in the song with the auto-tune, and then they're back to like the R&B soul at the end, and they're all different variations on Help. They're talking about what helps themselves, and then talking about what they can do to help others so that they don't have to do what they did. Really interesting take on it. Like, you know, very segmented song, but then also segmented sort of thematically, but it's all centered around Help, and all of the audio segments work together as well. Let's see what the part 1, part 2 has to do. Let's see how they tie in together.
Oh, hold up. Hell fucking nah. Intermission, please. Ref, stop the fight. Stop the fucking fight. God damn.
This could get ugly.
I kinda fucking wish you never helped me at all. But help me at all. Help me at all.
And he's really a foe. I got more bruises and bones, and ever since 7 was definitely grown. Trusting a nigga is banned. You offer a hand, you get laid. The fees of life, grief and spite. It keeps me up at night. Okay, I'm sleeping light. Die today.
I fucking wish you never helped me at all. But help me at all. Help me at all. Wish you never helped me at all. But help me at all. Help me at all.
Rule number 1 that I learned is a problem is asking for help when you know you can solve it yourself. You do not want to become a bird and looking all crazy like Tyler the Durd. Money, you never know what to do for your health. When your whole life is crowd-sourced, you are not the man, you're the cloud.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? That song was so good. That was like 2000s era, like late 90s. You got the simple piano line that rap was obsessed with at the time. And then like you got the DJ scratches. And the fucking like Biggie impersonation. That was amazing. I kind of fucking wish you never helped me at all. That like elementary school rap at the end. There's a solid song underneath, so it's not just parody. It's not like satire. It's using these old, nostalgic, but like poking fun at like the old school rap at the same time. Kind of fucking wish you never helped me at all.
I was never really fucking with you anyway.
I need you to prove it. Do you love me? If I tell you to do it, would you trust me? If I tell you to do it, would you trust me? I bet you couldn't tell me. Do you love me? I need you to prove it.
She how she know, baby don't like pop, she pops cold. She don't wanna get drunk, but she like the drone. She like the rock and I like the roll. She bought a boo and I like them. I'm okay, I'm no psychologist, but I'm a fan of knowledge. So don't take this situation, put that right in some dog, make it so good to say.
Okay. Oh my god. The ending of that song was unreal. Like, I had a moment there, dude. That was, like, fucking with my brain. Because I was listening to this song, and the pacing of it, and all of the different aspects that they were bringing into this track, it felt like I was in, like, a rap time machine, and we were going through all these different eras of between, like, late 90s and present day rap. And, like, we had, like, the... oh, hey, oh, that was like old school. They got like the like pop punk elements with that synth line at the start, and like the way that they're like, I wasn't even fucking with you anyway. That like it felt like 2010s kind of like anthem rap, like stuff that like Drake was pulling in. But then like at the end when they pulled in this really like surprising and unnecessarily good production. It literally felt like I was in a time machine, like going into the future or something. That was like I was already getting this imagery of being in like a time machine going through all these eras, and then it was like the band was like, yeah, you get it. Now come on, we're going to the fucking future, bitch. It was so cool. Oh, that was so good. Wow. Yo, Funkfest is a banger. Funkfest, I'm saying it. Hot take. Funkfest slaps.
Wanna get drunk, but she like the drone. She like the rock and I like the roll. She bought a boo and I like them. Whoa.
That was so sick. I love that line. She's a popsicle. They packed so much into this song. Just listening to that like 30-second snippet, there were like sections that I forgot even existed. Like when they were like talking amongst themselves and they put like a little recording in like the studio. So like if they think we suck, that sucks for them. Like the pacing of the song is fucking rapid. That was another thing that made me feel like it was like a time machine. I felt like I was like sprinting through the eras of rap. There was like the again that needling synth. It felt like I was in like a pop punk song for a minute. And then it just switches. You run past that scene and you get to the next one. You run past that one, you see like a behind the scenes set a little bit where they're just like sitting and talking amongst themselves. You fucking keep running, and then you're at a concert where they're spitting bars. That was an incredibly put together showcase of everything that group therapy have to offer. First and foremost, their creativity and innovation with putting these song structures together, because that was really impressive.
Go, go, GC in this hole. All your friends is foes. Go, 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 go. You making music and we making history. Can't understand just what losing you did to me, making me sick. That's it. Get rich. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, we gonna get rich. That's it. That's it. That's it. Deal shit. Go. Deal shit. Go. Deal shit. Go. Deal shit.
I'm hard as a bitch, man. Neck when his mistress is hitting him, saying she willing to spill it.
Deal shit. Go. Deal shit. Go. Deal shit. Go.
So it's Jada, I'm paid as a Laker. I hate on a hater. My pocket demeanor is greener than nature. I move like the mayor. When I wake up, I get straight to the cream. It's very routine.
Deal shit, best friend, deal shit. Deal shit, best friend, deal shit. Go!
Okay, I'm calling it. This album, the Superlative, the best all-killer, no-filler rap album of the year. There's not a weak track on here, and they're all fucking packed wall to wall with so many ideas, genres, tempo changes. Yeah, it's all killer, no filler. There's zero filler. Not a single weak track on here, but more importantly, not a single weak moment. Last song, Funkfest. I was saying I wish they would rap longer. They were like, dude, I got you. Just hit the next song. Sick bars in there. All killer, no filler. Do your shit, best friend. Do your shit. Do your shit, best friend. Do. We've made it to track 16. The final song. So I do have one thought about this track. Just knowing how the rest of this album's made. And when I was a kid, I used to hate it when bands did this. But I will make an exception. If this track is 5 minutes, it's the longest one on the album. If it's 5 minutes because it's like a 2-minute song, and then there's a gap, and then there's the secret bonus track that CDs used to do. And they would just put a little, like, shitty bonus song at the end. I would lose it if that's what they did here.
I kept my hands soapy. I took a couple hits, more like a barrage. Took a deep breath. I sent message to God. And after everything, I still made it to my garage. I'm meant for more than a life, just shy of the gutter eyes.
My demons, they are very alive. A daughter need a father, or a choir need a preacher. I require an acquired taste, inspired to go higher than Mariah on the finest day.
I'm alive, just shy of the gutter eyes.
I've been so afraid of love, I never got it. I've been so afraid of love, I never got it.
This is a natural process of what happens when someone loves it, and you just got to keep going, because guess what? Y'all about to blow up, and you just got to keep working towards your goals. Stay focused, stay humble, work hard, and just see what happens, okay? I love you.
Who did they get that cameo from? I was thinking of, like, Michelle Obama for a second. This is definitely the dumbest take somebody can have about this. I am preemptively acknowledging this is smooth-brained and not intellectual at all, but fuck it, this is my reaction channel, this is what I'm thinking. This song reminded me of Bob's Burgers, an episode where Gene had to make a musical number. In that episode, Gene's really struggling to make this musical, whatever, it's not really important. The end is really beautiful, though. The musical number that he puts together, it ends up actually being a really great song, and everybody loves it. It's genuinely kind of a banger. Electric Love, this song that he does. And once I started thinking about that, once I got this image of Gene in my head, I'm like, holy shit, this fits group therapy surprisingly well, because Gene as a person is super creative and doesn't really focus. And so what you get from Gene is all of these quick little samples of genius, kind of. That's being really generous. A lot of it is fart noises and barks, but you know, when he puts his mind to it, even for a minute, he can come up with some really creative ideas and things. But then when he really focuses, when he really needs to pull out a win, when he needs to pull out a really great song, he creates these beautiful melodies and ideas. Still Alive is that conclusion of the episode of Bob's Burgers, where everything before that is, you know, quick snippets, glimpses of brilliance, and then Still Alive is this big ending moment. A really cool way to end the album. If I'm being honest, it didn't completely stick the landing. I wish it got a bit bigger, and maybe it was a bit longer, even though this was by far the longest track on the album. If they're trying to make that statement, I would have preferred it be like a minute longer and really raise those synths to like being like spotlights in the sky. You have like a really big, grand, jaw-dropping finale. The production on this album front to back, it's taken a back seat to the vocal performances, but it's always been there and has really enhanced the songs to really, really great levels. So, you know, having that more front and center on this song made a lot of sense and definitely showed what the intent was of this song. I wish it did get a bit bigger. I love how when they were being serious at the beginning of the song too, they were still humorous about it. Like the guy they brought that hype man back a little bit, who was saying the last word of every line, and then, you know, when that bass came in and the synth started hitting, it really was a good effect. It was okay. Oh my cat is trying to like push the door down. Kitty, hi. Oh, you were trying to get my flip flop. Hi there. Anyways, a great way to end the album. Like minor complaints, all in all. Even though I've had to listen to this album in 3 separate segments now, I feel like it's kind of appropriate. The album itself is so disjointed and chaotic. It makes sense and it fits listening to it piecemeal like this. It's sort of just throwing on the mood for the day. Yeah, here's the kitty, in case you didn't believe me. Hi. Hi. The channel mascot. Yes, she is. Yes, she never likes to lie in my lap. This is a big moment. You're witnessing history. Fine, Fantano, you win. It's good. What do you want? A cookie? Like, the guy has good taste in music. Can we give him a break for once? Like, give him a little credit. I know he's bald, but like, he's still right from time to time. This is the Brockhampton album of the year. If you're sort of itching for more of that vibe, these guys don't go as hard as Brockhampton, but I feel like they reach deeper into hip hop and pop's history, and bring in more influences. So it's a different experience, but it scratches a similar itch for me. I can't wait to see what they come out with next. They have so much energy. I know I've said that about a million times, but it's just, first and foremost, you get, these guys are a young group with everything to prove. Yeah, great album. Recommended. Album of the year for all killer, no filler rap album. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you want. I almost have to use 2 hands to count the amount of subscribers that I have, which is really cool. Every subscriber I get just brightens my day a little bit. If you want to see me react to more stuff, feel free to leave a recommendation. I've been getting a few of them. I do plan on streaming at some point. The name of this channel is Alex's Music Streams. And so I do plan on streaming at some point, so subscribe if you want, I guess, a notification of when I go live. I'm not sure how that works, but, you know, we can all hang out and listen to some new music together.
Talking trash. You're so much better than that. You're so much better than me. You're a better version of me. You're a better version of your father. And you have to not be angry. You have to not be upset. But you just have to understand that this is the kind of thing that happens when someone is on the peak of something great. And right now, with therapy, you're on the peak of greatness. So you have to rise above it, and you just got to keep going, because guess what? Y'all about to blow up, and you just got to keep working towards your goals. Stay focused, stay humble, work hard, and just see what happens, okay? I love you.